Still at the Wilson booth here at 2012 PGA show. We're going to talk about the Wilson FG V2 V-Tour and the CI11 irons. And I was drooling over the CI11 irons a minute ago. They're very pretty. I mean, do they play as good as they look?
Yeah, you know, that's the great thing. You know, when I came on board, one of the first things that someone called these, they called them sexy irons. Yeah. I'm not saying that I've said that. Maybe I've repeated it once or twice, but we are very proud of the look. As you can see, it's a very rich PVD finish with a great luster, great depth to the mirror. Everyone who sees this raves about it, but that's not why we want you to buy this golf club. Why we want you to buy it is this is our longest, straightest iron. Everything we've done about this is about distance. This is for the aspirational player, that 8, 10, maybe up to 16 handicap player who's ready to take their game to the next level. They like a traditional look, but know they need a little bit of forgiveness. This is the club for them. Some of the things we've done is what's called an exoskeleton. You can see that highlighted here. What that allows us to do is move the weight deep and as far to the perimeter as we can with a little bit of an undercut there.
Yeah, I was looking at that.
Yeah, so what we can do is we can keep the head a fairly traditional size, thinner top line, certainly not a blade, but a little bit thinner top line. You know, slightly wider sole, certainly not a wide super game improvement product. But again, we keep a compact head that's very forgiving. It also allows us to thin the face out, move more weight to that exoskeleton, and we can really get a club that performs great. This is going to be great for distance, great for forgiveness, and again, for that player who's ready to take his game to the next level, this is it. And again, it's hard not to talk about the beautiful finish.
Yes, yes.
From a slightly better player perspective is our FG Tour V2 irons. We're also very excited about these, but for slightly different reasons. These are for the best players in the world, up to low handicap players. You know, if you want to play in your club championship, maybe you get to play in your local town or city am, this is the club for you. We know that because Padraig Harrington plays it. We know that because Kevin Streelman plays it. We know that because Ricky Barnes plays it. We know that Karen Stepples plays it on the LPGA Tour. We know that we have 4 people on the European PGA Tour playing it. This is a world-class product. Some of the great features about this is a true forging. This is 8620 carbon steel, it's nickel chrome plated, it's got the great mirror finish. We've highlighted an area right in the middle to still make this workable. So the player who is skilled enough to want to draw it, want to knock it down into the wind, maybe hit that high cut with a long iron, we have this ability to do that. But we do have a little bit of a caveat here to make it a little forgiving. We've moved the weight towards the heel and toe. Again, we make great blades. We make FG Tour 62 blades. So if the guy who wants the blade, we have that. But this provides just enough forgiveness that again, even PGA Tour players love and appreciate and are willing to play. We're really excited about this and ready to make our next major win our next major championship with it.
And so what's the odds on that? Who's it going to be this time? Ricky Barnes would be pretty cool to see.
I actually think both Ricky and Padraig could win majors this year. Ricky's been so close at the Open, literally one putt away. You know, he finished at the Masters just one shot out from returning this year. He said had a baby this year and has a wonderful life. And I think Ricky Barnes is going to have a super year. And you know, obviously I wish the best for all of our staffers, but I'm not a betting man. But if I was, I'd put my money on Ricky Barnes to be the next one. But we'd be happy with Padraig or Streelman.
Yeah, it's hard to bet against Padraig too. He's a proven major champion.
And you know, Paul Lawrie, who won the British Opens on our staff, and you know, he's actually third at Abu Dhabi right now as we record this, and looks like he's ready to have a banner year. So we have a number of staff players, all world class, all playing the staff name and the staff irons, and who knows, maybe even more than one. That'd be great.
All right, well, thanks for your time, and we're going to move on to some balls now.
We are. We're going to talk duo in a minute.
Okay.